Yeah, big. Talk your shit.
Honey, just when we thought hip hop was dead, okay? A singing nigga had to help bring it back, okay? Let's get into this tea. So it looks like Chris Brown dropped a diss track against Quvao called The Weakest Link. And baby, he went to hell and back again, okay? And now we also have Drake dropping a diss track against basically everybody, but it was definitely against Kendrick Lamar. Now Drake has been into it with everybody in the industry, so I feel like it's him against the whole rap industry. Let's get into this tea. Thank you for coming to Live in the Hive. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. So Chris Brown recently dropped his diss track against Quvao, and baby, he spilled a lot of tea in this diss track. First of all, he has told us that he was talking to Saweetie while Quvao was talking to Saweetie. Now, these two have been into it for some years now. Back in 2018, they got into it. You remember that interview that they had with Joe Budden, and Joe Budden tried to say, "You not on Bad and Bougie" to Takeoff, and Takeoff said, "Who not on Bad and Bougie? Do it look like I was left off Bad and Bougie?" That same night, the Migos and Chris Brown crew had a fight that night. And I believe it was even shots had rung out that night and everything. Like, it got pretty heated between these two. Now, since then, Quvao has been talking to Karrueche since he's broken up with Saweetie. I think he might have talked to her a little bit before that too. But anywho, these two have been fighting over these girls, child. And it looks like Quvao gonna have to be quiet because Chris Brown took it there. Chris Brown went to hell and back again, okay? He has said some of the lowest things that you can say to a person. You know, he done went and mentioned Takeoff, saying that the fans wanted it to be Quvao and not Takeoff. I'll admit, I did see some comments like that back when Takeoff passed away, that they were wishing that it had been Quvao and not him. That was so low. Then on top of that, he also, spilled the tea on him and Saweetie smashing while he was actually with this girl. Also, Chris Brown was like, "Don't bring up me fighting with Rihanna when you was fighting on camera as well with your ex-girlfriend." So it's just like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Chris Brown came out swinging, all right? Now, we recently saw the two at a fashion show, Chris Brown and Quvao, sitting next to each other. And a lot of people had basically assumed that, oh, these two are back cool. But that's not the case. Chris Brown took to his Twitter and said this: "Can't pick who you sit by. F all that growth-ish. Nigga not finna fumble my bag for a little nigga." Okay, so he said he wasn't missing out on his money for no Quvao. He was going to sit there next to him, and that was that. So, Chris Brown basically done won this as far as I'm concerned. I don't think Quvao need to say anything at this point, because Quavo's not a battle rapper. I'm not sure why he tried to drop a diss track against anybody, but yeah. So, speaking of a singing nigga, Drake out here dropping AI disses. Like, what a creative and strategic way to go about this. So Drake has dropped his diss against Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar dropped his diss a few weeks back when he was like, "F the big three, it's just big me." And, everybody has been, feeling hip hop since all of this drama then started. So yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling like, Drake did his thing. You know what I'm saying? He definitely did his thing. It was very creative. He used AI to diss him with some of the greats. Now, Snoop Dogg, I guess he didn't have no idea of what was going on, or maybe he did. I don't know. But whatever the case is, Snoop Dogg was like, he woke up out of his sleep. He didn't know what was going on, and he responded.
They did what? When? How? Are you sure? Y'all have a good night. And to all. Right off, everybody calling my phone, blowing me up. What the fuck? What happened? What's going on? I'm going back to bed. Good night.
Now, of course, it was not Tupac rapping, on the AI. Of course, that wasn't Tupac. So Drake obviously used his lyrics and used those people voices. I think that it was both AI for Snoop and Pac. But you can tell that these are Drake lyrics. If you listen to it, it has a lot of the same cadence and a lot of the same way that, Drake raps. Now, I thought it was clever. I thought it was creative, and it was different. Something to do to stir up the pot. Why not? Now, honestly, at this point, as far as Drake, he has won, if in my eyes, because, of course, yes, he sings and everything like that, but for him to be able to use AI and think of a clever way to come at everybody that's been dissing him, he's literally up against Future, he's up against Kanye West, he's up against Kendrick Lamar, he's up against Rick Ross, he's up against the whole entire industry. If you ask me, they all don't like Drake for whatever reason, and maybe there's something that needs to be revealed from behind the scenes, but he's against everybody, Metro Boomin, and so it's like, how all of y'all gonna jump him like this? Like, and he is straight surviving and doing his own thing. Like, he's still getting y'all all by himself. It's like Django Unchained, baby. He like, yeah, I'm one man. I'm finna do this all by myself, baby. It's on. I feel like Drake won. Now, here's a clip of Kanye West child talking about how he wanted to destroy Drake. Corny, so corny. Check this out.
Yeah, Pluto called me. I went to the studio, laid that, and then we, went through the creative process, adding the chords, and called the hooligans, called them out in London to get on a joint. And, everybody was very, very excited about the elimination of Drake.
Yo,
We were not excited, we was energized.
But let me know what y'all think down below. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for coming to Live in the Hive. Peace.